one bite and I'll be done.
Okay.
I think I got no chocolate in my teeth. How's my hair look? Shit, what did I just say? I don't even know.
That's okay. That's okay.
Hi, my name's Haley. I'm 21 years old. I'm a Texas State student majoring in communication design. And I like to paint.
Welcome to my crib.
That's what's up.
In what ways has society tried to pigeonhole you?
Society has tried to pigeonhole me by putting me in a girl box when I don't think anyone has to stay in that box, because the line between girl things and boy things, I think there's no line. I just think it's kind of dumb that, you know, you're a girl so you can't like cars, you can't like certain video games. I remember this one time that I saw a mom and her daughter, and they were in the boys section, I guess shopping for her brother, and there was a shirt and it had Minions on it from Despicable Me, and she was telling her mom, "Mom, I want that shirt," and she's like, "That's a boy shirt." I was like, "It's Minions." I don't know, I think it's all funny. That's just like, you know, this, you go here and you go here now. I just think there shouldn't be any like, you know, you want this, cool, you want this, cool, and the other way around. So
Can you give an example of a time that society made you doubt yourself?
So with my major, I'm in a communication design right now, so it's like close to graphic design, but it's a little different, where it's more broad, I think. But I really like to paint, and I like working with acrylics, I like working with oils. I'm still learning oils because I've never really been taught to paint. I just kind of like went and started painting, but if I could do that for, you know, my life, that'd be cool, but you know, we're not in 1535 where people are getting portraits painted left and right, so you know, it's a little tougher now in this world, especially to be a painter. So, you know, I still don't know exactly what I want to do whenever I get out of college. If I could do something with painting, I would really enjoy that, but I just feel like, you know, I have to find something that I'm gonna have stability in life, and you know, painting, as much as I like that, it might not give me that stability.
Do people tell you that?
Yeah, people say it all the time, you know. First you tell them you're an art major, and it's like, oh, okay, and then you're like, no, I'm the one with the computers, so I'm in today's world, you know. So I'm not saying I regret my major at all. I just really enjoy it, and I think it's very relevant to today. I just also enjoy painting and would love if I could like maybe incorporate the two in my future, something like that.
What is your least favorite part about yourself?
Least favorite part about myself is probably that I wish I could be a little more assertive, maybe a little more outspoken than I am, because when I was little, I kind of didn't really like talking to people at all. You know, of course every little kid has this, like, you know, a little social anxiety, especially talking to adults and stuff, and mine was right there, maybe a little worse. We didn't even give people hugs. I gave them my back. Like when people would try to hug me, I'd like you know, they're like, hug, and I'm like, here's my back, you know, like. So I've always been quiet, and especially when it comes to conflicts and stuff, I'll say something when it gets, you know, bad enough, when I really have to, but sometimes I wish I could be a little more assertive whenever, you know, it goes wrong at first, instead of letting it linger on for however long.
What is your favorite part about yourself?
Oh shit, here we go. Favorite part about myself. You know, I could have said this for the thing I liked least about myself, but I think it's also, I really like about myself is that, so since I like to paint and I like to do art stuff, the thing that goes with artists are these very open-ended and very carefree people, but I have this like anchor of logic that's like, sometimes I'm not creative as I want to be, And so, you know, it's like sometimes I want to open my mind more and, you know, see more things, but I have this logic that always is like, that nose is wrong, fix that, you know. So, but one of the things I like about myself is that I like how I have, you know, this, I have a grasp on, you know, reality and logic, and I make lists. I'm not organized outside, but in my head I'm pretty organized. And so I like how I can go from painting and mixing colors and seeing what else I can make, and then also having this having a good head on my shoulders, I think. So I think it balances out, and pretty well-rounded, I hope.
When do you feel the most beautiful?
That, I think I can't really pinpoint one particular instance whenever I feel the most beautiful, because mine's just kind of, you know, one day I wake up and I'm just really feeling it. I'm looking in the mirror and I'm like, oh, what's up? I'm looking good. It's gonna be a good day, and I feel hot. But then there's other days where it's like not so much. So I think it just depends my mood, honestly, is how good I look, I think. If I'm feeling good, I'm looking good, you know?
Sounds like part of the logic you were just talking about.
Probably.
So you mentioned you're in an art program at Texas State. What's your favorite part about that program?
I'm learning a lot of new things. I didn't even have Photoshop or, you know, any of the Adobe suite before. And so everything I'm learning in this major is new. I didn't know anything before, so I really like that I'm learning new things. You know, I'm not just, you know, repeating stuff and wasting my money, because I am like gaining stuff from this. And I do like how you know, whenever I get out, hopefully I'll get a good job, and like I said, I'll be pretty well-rounded because I'm still relevant today, and then I still like to paint. So I think I'll be okay, you know, but it's also still doing what I like, you know. I actually enjoy coding. It's pretty cool. At first it looks like a nightmare, especially if you just look at it for the first time and you don't even know what it is. But once you get to learn it, you know, it still confuses me, but I mean, I'm learning more every day, so I think that's pretty cool. Get my bit of logic in there with all the math and stuff like that, so yeah.
Good.